Watch your place. Jiu you're just the lowest level auditor at Aocean Venture. Your dad didn't know his place back then. Banned for life by the Industry Association. Died a disgrace in finance. I let you have a job. Let you sit in this company. That already gives your family enough face. President Liu, Wake Electronics isn't going to lose value. I'm telling you to sign the report. Not to teach me how to do evaluations. Forcing the price down by 50%. That's not how hedging works. Hedging logic. Jiu Yuan, you really think you're an actuary now? Let me be straight with you. I've got $1 billion ready to short Wake Electronics. I just need your depreciation report for risk control. You want to use a fake report to mislead the market about Wake's value. The market will panic on its own. I'm not forcing it to panic. This kid's just as stubborn as his dad. Mess with President Liu and you won't have a job tomorrow. Pick it up and sign. What if I don't sign? Then you'll end up like your dad. Blacklisted and erased. No one will even dare leave flowers on your tomb. You're overvaluing it. How much is a poor man's pride worth? President Liu, are you sure you want a short Wake with this report? Of course, double leverage. 30 billion dumped is enough to make Wake worthless. If you're this confident, President Liu, fine, I'll sign. Yuan, I thought you were tougher. If your dad saw you like this today, he'd crawl out of his grave in anger. President Liu, I tweaked 3 actuarial parameters in the report. Just a couple of formulas. Hope you can understand them. I don't need to understand formulas. I just need this signature. Now get out. Notify the trading team. We got the depreciation report. Tonight I'll wipe out Wake Electronics in after-hours trading. Some people talk about pride, but sign even faster than anyone. At least his dad kept his reputation by going down fighting. He sold even his name. Don't buy the company's internal fund tonight. What did you say? You still have half an hour to pull out. Hey, it's the famous actuary family's heir. Jiang, keep your voice down. He was just showing off in the CEO's office. How was he showing off? President Liu slammed the table. He signed right away. Sold even his dad's dignity. His dad at least put up a fight. But you just became a tool for President Liu to short Wake. Tonight, the market will shake more than ever. You're really acting like an expert. If any of you bought internal matched funds, pull out in the next half hour. President Liu's holding $1 billion on the risk line, and you just signed that gap away. Double leverage starts. 30 billion hits all at once. Wake will collapse tonight. We're going to profit with President Liu. You're just a low-level auditor. Stop acting mysterious. It's 5 o'clock. So what? After hours trade's about to start. Where are you going? Find a place to cry. Find a place to watch you all lose. Quit the act. Come on, let's head to the trading floor. President Liu will win tonight. I want to see what you'll do then. Everyone, raise your glasses. Here's to Aocean VC swallowing up Wake Electronics. President Liu, brilliant move. If you hadn't forced Jiu Yuan to sign the depreciation report, risk control wouldn't have gone so smoothly. That loser thinks adding a formula makes him smart. Still just a tool for President Liu. He thinks he can talk hedging with me? When I was playing with capital on Wall Street, he was still eating cold buns in school. President Liu, the first 3 billion are already in the queue. As soon as the after hours start, Wake Electronics will drop 3% first. Test the waters with 3% first. Then keep adding pressure. Risk will be even more stable. I don't want safe. I want to crush them. Their capital chain is already broken. If we don't hit now, should we wait for them to recover? President Liu's right. Companies like Wake need to be slammed all at once. Go straight to double leverage. Double leverage is 30 billion, President Liu. I said double. Short positions in. Drop down for a second. Broken through the first percent. President Liu, Wake can't hold it anymore. This is the power of capital. Drops widening to 3%. Keep dumping tonight. I want Wake Electronics to have no chance to breathe. President Liu, what now? The buy orders are off. We've got a mysterious huge counterfund. It's holding our blue point zone solid. Mysterious source of funds? Who else in China would dare go against me? It's not domestic funds. It's a top Wall Street quant fund. Gravity Matrix's auto trading platform. Wall Street money? Why would they care about Wake's stock? Did the system glitch? Not a glitch, just too precise a trigger. The issue is with the 3 parameters Jiu Yuan changed. He really dared to play tricks. He didn't fake it. The parameters are legit, but he built a super hidden game theory loophole. Gravity Matrix is best at spotting these. Jiu Yuan just signed a paper. How'd that attract a Wall Street giant? Did he predict all this? Shut up. Mr. Liu, they're buying up all our short positions. How much have they taken? Almost half already. Stock price pulled back 3 points, 2 points, 1 point. Mr. Liu, they have huge capital. If we keep selling off, they'll keep absorbing it. I don't believe they can swallow 3 billion. Mr. Liu, the stock price is back in the green. Where's Jiu Yuan? He just went to the server room. Get him over here. Mr. Liu, now isn't the time to confront him. Then tell me what we should do now. If we can't push the price down in 30 minutes, paper losses will become real losses. Mr. Liu, they're speeding up again. Up 5%. We had just pushed it down. Finance forums are exploding. Someone leaked Gravity Matrix's entry data. Retail investors are all buying in. Even a bunch of retail investors from Wake dare to mess with me. Mr. Liu, our 3 billion in short positions is all locked up. How much in floating losses? 300 million. 300 million, and it's only just opened. Where's our stock source? Mr. Liu, it's getting late. Have a coffee to wake up. Jiu Yuan. Speak. Did you alter the report? Mr. Liu, you can't just say that. Cut the act. You watched me sign that report yourself. Every parameter meets industry standards. Mr. Liu, he even reminded us to pull out this afternoon. He definitely knew ahead of time. Yeah, he's the mole. Zhang Zhe, as a senior analyst, don't you even know basic calculation rules? What do you mean? I edited the Marchik chain and Lagrange Bien variable model. Formula checks out. Parameters are correct. The report is solid too. Mr. Liu, he's right. What do you mean he's right? These formulas aren't the problem. Our massive mixed funds are. They're amplifying all the risk holes. The gravity matrix can spot it. As for why I told them to pull out, you wanted maximum impact when dumping. So you set risk-to-position ratio to 0. I'm done with your lecture. Want to get out of this. Get out? Aren't you the genius quant?
Tell me how.
Wall Street quants are holding you down. Because they know you're out of bullets. Go on. If you dare bring in more capital and hit back, you might break their balance. Mr. Liu, don't listen to him. How much more capital do we need? At least 5x leverage. Mr. Liu, do you dare to bet? Mr. Liu, don't use 5x leverage. We don't even know our opponent's real situation. Scaling up now pushes us into the fire. Mr. Liu, why not talk to Wake Electronics first? Lower our stance a bit, and maybe save our principal? Negotiate. Me, Lu Tianao, after all this time. When have I ever bowed my head to an almost bankrupt tech company? You just said 5x leverage could break the balance. It's not guaranteed. You're playing me. Numbers never promise victory. They only tell you the cost. The gravity matrix is locking onto our 3 billion now because it thinks we're tapped out. If you suddenly throw in even more chips, their model will recalculate. And after recalculating, they might cut their losses. Or they might strike back. Mr. Liu, did you hear that? He said might, not definitely. Mr. Liu, up 7%. How much cash do we have left? 500 million reserve. Head office will check it tomorrow morning. We can't touch that money. Can we use it or not? It's my call. Mr. Liu, if we move that $500 million, Goldman Capital's examiner will check tomorrow. We won't be able to cover it. If we win tonight, there will be double profits tomorrow. HQ will just praise me, and it won't ask how. Mr. Liu, guts like yours aren't something everyone has. Everyone, listen up. Move all 500 million from company accounts. Max out at 5x leverage.
I say do it.
Move the reserve funds. Liquid funds ready. 500 million. Set leverage multiple. Total attack capital. 2.5 billion. Waiting to bait the enemy. One more step, and there's no going back. 2.5 billion already thrown into the market. Down 0.5%. Mr. Liu, you're brilliant. Once that 5x leverage kicks in, they're really cracking now. So what if they're Wall Street sharks? They still have to back off when facing Mr. Liu. I knew it. The capital market is all about guts. Right now, Mr. Liu's just got them suppressed for a bit. We have to cut our losses now. Can't throw in more cash. Shut up. That 500 million is tomorrow morning's provision. If we can't pull it back now, the company will trigger a parent review right away. Wait till I make $1 billion. The parent company won't care about this process then. Jiu Yuan, did you see that? That's called making bold moves. Yeah, I saw it. You're just a bottom-tier auditor. You'll never get it. Mr. Liu is great at going all in. What do you mean by that? Nothing special. Just reminding you. The most dangerous thing at the table isn't losing. Then what is it? It's thinking you're about to win. Down again, the other side is pulling out. See that? They're retreating. The bait worked. So what does startup mean? The higher Lu Tianao flies, the harder he falls. What's this gravity array? And what's with Wall Street sharks? When it comes to pure cash power, everyone bows down. You rock, Mr. Liu. After tonight, you'll be a legend in Far East finance. Jiu Yuan was still pretending to act deep just now. Now he can only stand by and watch. Jiu, didn't you say the waves would get bigger? If your dad had my guts back then, He wouldn't have gotten kicked out of the industry association.
If I win.
I'll give you a bonus. Go get your dad a better earn. Mr. Liu, the market's only shifting 0.04% now. So what? Based on the pressure test back then, this isn't a total collapse. There you go with formulas again. This is called building up pressure. They're not retreating. They're testing your cash limit. All your backup is stretched out now. You've got no way out. I don't need one. A way out. What's up now, Mr. Liu? Market silence is over. They're striking back. No way. How can 2.5 billion get wiped out in a second? Mr. Liu, too many of our buy orders. All our sell orders got swallowed. Where'd they get all this cash? Wake Electronics just made an announcement. What announcement? Wake Electronics. Core algorithm just got top international patent approval. Long-term foreign capital's coming in. Size, $10 billion. $10 billion? Wasn't their cash flow cut off? No, it wasn't. They waited for us to go all in. Impossible. Wake can't have that kind of card. You had cards too, Mr. Liu. You just underestimated them. So you didn't look. Up 10%. Hit limit up. Shorting channels blocked. We can't close positions. I put in 3.5 billion. And 500 million is tomorrow's provision fund. You tell me, we're stuck. Mr. Liu, we're trapped. Mr. Liu, my model wasn't wrong. Their pool is full. Now they're flooding it. Your 2.5 billion tastes pretty good. Mr. Liu, Clearinghouse just sent a notice. Read it. Ocean Ventures has hit the risk limit and triggered a real margin call. Must add $1 billion in margin by 9 a.m. tomorrow, or system will liquidate positions. Otherwise, the system will clear out everything. Mr. Liu, 1 billion. Where do we get that? Crying over $1 billion. Goldman is our parent. I'm the APAC chief exec. I've got a $10 billion credit line. Mr. Liu, parent risk control system, won't cover catastrophic loss. Enough. Shut it. What are you laughing at? I'm not. Then what do you think Goldman will do? Mr. Liu, here's a basic finance fact. Goldman's Black Swan quant model. If it spots a wipeout at the sub-company, no fresh money, then what happens? Asset liquidation. Responsibility shifting. Take your rotten pawn out of the group map. GU Yuan. This whole thing was set up by you and Wake Electronics, wasn't it? Mr. Liu's right. That's way too convenient. He's the one who signed the report. He's the one who warned about divesting.
He brought in Gravity Matrix too.
You guys have been in finance for years, but still don't respect the data. Stop scaring me with numbers. Fine, let's look at the data then. This is top financial secrecy. Turn it off. Who let you play that? Why shut it off? Didn't Mr. Liu say I messed with things? 3 years ago, the company hit the liquidation red line. That can't be. We've always shown profits on paper. Paper profits aren't real profits. The one that should have been liquidated wasn't Wake Electronics. It was you, Lu Tianao. The offshore bridge funds were made up. Those billions in paper profits are just recycled debt. No wonder the follow-on fund withdrawals were so slow last month. The company's been empty for ages. Mr. Liu, is this audit detail legit? It's fake. Employees forged the accounts. Mr. Liu, numbers can be massaged, but signatures can't. This is real. This authorization record can't be forged. Enough! Everyone shut up! You've been keeping 2 sets of accounts for 3 years. One for the parent company, one to cover your own holes. So shorting Wake wasn't about expansion. Of course not. Lu Tianao wanted to crush Wake's assets to nothing, add them to his own name, then wrap up Aocean VC's billion-dollar losses, and call them investment impairment. We were all just pawns to him. Who are you really? Just an ordinary auditor. How could you get the key data? No rush to know who I am. You should worry about how much time you have left. Mr. Liu, you've hidden so much from us. You planning a revolt? For 3 years, we fought up front for you. Thought we were on projects. Turns out we were covering your bad debts. If the parent company audits us, we're all done for. I'm the president. Your contracts, stock options, and bonuses are all in my hands. Contracts can be re-signed. But once your reputation's gone, no one dares leave. Mr. Liu, I just work here. Don't want to die with you over fake accounts. Mr. Liu, maybe we should halt trading first. Even you want out now? I'm not running. I just hate losers. Mr. Liu, did you notice? Notice what? Capital isn't loyal to people. Only to risk and returns. Right now, you're the biggest risk. When security arrives, throw him out first. Perfect timing. This guy illegally hacked the company system, faked financial data. Throw him out of the building right now. Sir, please help us verify your identity. Ji-Yuan, still pretending, huh? No matter how sharp, you're getting dragged out. Still posing. You think holding a broken pen, security won't touch you? Before you act, suggest you check your management emails first. What emails? About the lease of this new financial property. The email about a change in controlling party. Mr. Ji-Yu, so sorry. What did you call him? We didn't know. You're the new property agent. Should we clear the floor for you? Property agent? He owns the building? No need to get it yet. Jiu Yuan, what did you do overseas? Property agent, huh? Jiu Yuan, I admit, I really underestimated you. Then what? You came back under an alias. Quietly bought the building's title, just to show off today in front of me. But don't forget, you know who's got my back? Goldman Capital, a Wall Street giant. I'm their Asia Pacific CEO, personally appointed. If Goldman Capital guarantees us, we still have a shot. As long as HQ's funds arrive before 8:30, we can cover some margin. Mr. Ji Yuan just spent big buying the whole building's options. Ji Yuan, you can buy a building, but not all of Wall Street. True. Your father crossed someone back then. I got kicked out by the industry association. I can bankrupt your foundation right now too. Mr. Liu, since you trust Goldman Capital so much. So what are you saying? Why not call them and show me? Mr. Liu, if HQ steps in, they'll check the bad debts first. Enough. Today I'll show you something. What real dimensional crushing means. This is Goldman Capital's New York headquarters. Executive President's office. Lou, is something wrong? Dear President Smith, Far East, there's a slight quant error on the market. A local tech firm called Wake Electronics is manipulating the market with fake good news. Made our $3 billion short position briefly get stuck for $3 billion. HQ's risk control shows. Ocean Ventures Reserve Fund this morning is showing abnormal data. Mr. President, don't worry, their funding is maxed out. Right now I just need to use the $10 billion credit line granted by HQ to Asia Pacific. Here comes the $10 billion credit. As long as HQ approves, GU Yuan is done. President Smith, time is tight. I request immediate activation of the $10 billion cash injection. Lou, your story is good. But too bad, Wall Street Capital doesn't buy stories. Just follows orders. Lou, you just said you want $10 billion credit. Yes, Mr. President. And you said you used $3 billion for short selling, forcing a takeover of Wake Electronics. Wake's core algorithm is valued super high. If we take it, Mother Company's Asia Pacific financial report will look amazing. I guarantee with my career this investment isn't stupid. Mr. President, who let you use the risk control reserve funds? Who gave you the right to short Wake Electronics? Wasn't it always default that the group let us do this? To swallow up quality assets? That was before. Just 30 seconds ago, Goldman Capital's highest board key was force activated. The highest board key. Isn't that the legendary one? Only a senior partner can trigger. Mr. Smith, what does this have to do with my credit application? It's very much related. All board directors, all core partners are joining the meeting. It's you. Meeting started. Oracle level meeting. I only saw it in training materials. That's the highest authorization meeting at Goldman Capital. Regular exec presidents can't start it. Directors. Ocean Ventures Far East breach has now been connected.
Directors.
I can explain. Far East Markets Special. Wake Electronics is spreading fake good news. I'm just taking necessary defense. Lu Tianao. Did you use $500 million in reserves without HQ approval? Used $500 million reserve funds? It was temporary allocation to protect mother company. Did you trigger 5x leverage before risk review? Started 5x leverage? Situation was urgent. Did you hide? Ocean Ventures offshore bad debt for 3 years from HQ? It's over. HQ knows everything now. Did Mr. GU submit full audit chain? They're asking if you submitted. Evidence checks out. Goldman Capital's highest board now reads the decision. Lu Tianao acted without approval. Maliciously used risk control funds. Triggered risk control force. Started 5x leverage without authorization. Hid offshore bad debt. Submitted false bad debt data for 3 years in a row. I made money for the group. Asia Pacific's profits these years all came from me. Fake profits aren't achievements. You can't treat me like this. I'm the Asia Pacific exec president. From now on, you're not anymore. Passed by unanimous board vote. Effective immediately, Lu Tianao is dismissed. As Goldman Capital Asia Pacific executive president, Lu's been removed. He's not president now. Why? Why do you start a top meeting just because he says so? Did Mr. GU continue with collection procedures? Continue. Collection. Collect what? The $3.5 billion short selling loss caused by your violation. The group won't cover for you. I did it for the group. Board rules. You did it to hide bad debt under your management. That's my 15 years of savings. Number. That's 15 years of risk you took from others, built up into a bubble. Meanwhile, Lu Tianao will be blacklisted by Goldman Capital globally. From this moment on, you can no longer act for Goldman Capital in any business capacity. Why? You've asked them many times. Why on earth do they obey you like this? Distinguished Chief Partner, you took too long. Distinguished Chief Partner, the entire board of Goldman Capital sends you its highest regards. Chief Partner, the ultimate authority of Goldman Capital. Isn't he just a project auditor? We've been mocking him this whole time. The Chief Partner of Goldman Capital. Mr. Smith GU, please give your orders. The next stage. You guys are slower than I expected. Our deepest apologies. Mr. GU, Lu Tianao hid the Far East data too deep. We have started a top-level audit. Impossible! The liquidation looks clean enough. I'll let it slide this time. Thank you, Mr. GU. Jiu Yuan, who exactly are you? Didn't you just hear them? You can't be the chief partner. No. Believe it. Founder level. In Goldman Capital, only the original system architect has this level of authority. The system architect? Jiu Yuan. He built the gravity matrix. The gravity matrix? Wall Street's top quant system in a decade, to be precise. It wasn't a system Goldman bought. It's the core engine I wrote for Goldman Capital. 10 years ago, Mr. GU used his own model to rebuild Goldman's risk control system. Since Gravity Matrix went live, global losses dropped by 63%. So, it wasn't a Wall Street shark biting us tonight, but Mr. GU's own system. Then why work under me as an auditor? You're at the top of the financial world. Why even come back? Because of an old debt. You owe my father. What does your father have to do with me? You just insulted him. All night you called him ungrateful, called him a sinner of finance, and said he deserved to be blacklisted. Lu Tianao, you said this 10 years ago too. The Far East actuarial meeting 10 years ago. This is the great Master GU. Who is Master GU? GU Yuan's father, GU King Yu? One of the best actuaries in the Far East. Sign this bankruptcy appraisal, and the target firm can be bought cheaply. The data doesn't support bankruptcy. I won't sign it. What does an old recording prove? It proves what my father rejected. Was the same report you made me sign tonight. This pen is the one he used at his last meeting. Do you remember him? I don't remember.
It's okay.
The data will help you remember. 10 years ago, you forced a fake report. And as always requires strategy. Strategy, faking risk ratings, undervaluing national tech firms, then buying them cheap with offshore funds. You call that strategy? My father wouldn't sign. So you found another way. The notice said Master GU rigged the model. He never touched the model. So Lu Tianao rigged it back then, and framed Master GU. He ruined a man's life, and cursed at him for 10 years. Shut up! This is all GU Yuan's forgery. That's what you said tonight, too. I didn't return just to show off. I'm here to make you repeat every step. Forcing signatures, manipulating values, misusing funds, betting all your chips. Lu Jianao, you took the news I gave you and kicked the stool away yourself. This is no coincidence. It's a replay. Mr. Jiu made him replay.
His crimes from 10 years ago.
Jiu Yuan, I admit I underestimated you, but you've already won. Won? You fired me, froze my shares, and ruined my company.
Enough.
It's really enough. Give me a way out. A way out? When my father faced your fake bankruptcy report back then, he said those same words. This company has core technology. Don't kill it with fake data. Lu Jianao, give them a way out. There's no mercy in capital markets. Only prices. Did you give one then? I know, you didn't. Mr. Smith, Mr. Jiu, submit the personal asset liquidation request for Lu Tianao. No way, you can't do this. Why not? I used to be the Asia Pacific CEO at Goldman Sachs. I have industry connections, and I know people. Lu Tianao, all your Goldman Sachs authorizations are now revoked. That's my entire fortune. It's still not enough. Your losses from shorting tonight haven't settled yet. Initial estimate. The gap for your personal makeup keeps growing. He's broke, and he has to apologize. If the stock keeps going up at the open, his debt will pile up more. Jiu Yuan, are you really forcing me into a corner? I'm not forcing you. You confirmed every step yourself. Request submitted. The financial part is settled. Now let's settle my father's account. Back then, the Industry Association ruled that Master GU manipulated the appraisal. Because 3 case seats submitted opposing evidence at the same time. Those 3 seats determine my father's life. None of these names are right. Lu Tianao? On the surface, they're not. But all 3 seats were his. The counter-evidence the association saw back then was all made by him. Forged evidence with one hand. Submitted for review with the other. Even with a deep dive, you might mess up. That's why I didn't just prepare one piece of evidence. Master Jiu was absolutely set up. Don't touch me. Mr. Liu, please step back. You hit deep back then. But you forgot. Every dirty deal in the market leaves a trace. I saw that announcement back then too. Did you believe it?
I did.
Everyone said Master Jiu's reputation was finished. I backed off too. So the day he got stripped of his title, no one stood up for him.
He took all the hate by himself.
Just like tonight with Wake Electronics. 10 years ago, you pulled it off. So you thought tonight would work too. So what? In this world, capital crushes the weak. Your father never understood that rule. He lost. That's on him. Lu Tianao, you still won't admit you were wrong. Wrong? I only regret not wiping out the Jiu family back then. That's enough. You want to reopen the old case? Not reopen, but reveal the truth. Freeze and re-examine.
That means
Master Jiu's penalty won't be enforced as before. Not enough. Mr. Jiu's statement is ready. Just waiting for your confirmation. Within 5 minutes. No one can publish it globally.
Publish.
Yes. It's over. He lost his reputation too.
He should have repaid long ago.
Dad. Step 1 is done. Jiu Yuan, you think this is the end? Number. After the market opens at 9, you'll see the real settlement. It's open. Wake Electronics just hit the upward limit. Buy orders keep piling up. $15 billion. Who could handle this? All of Lutianou's short positions from last night got wiped out in an instant. No way. Impossible. How could he get liquidated so fast? Debt settlement just started. 1.49 billion. The billionaire CEO apologized overnight. 1.5 billion. Jiu Yuan. Satisfied now? I didn't calculate that. You placed the trades yourself. The market gave you the answer. The company's about to be taken over. Impossible. This is my company. Not anymore. Lutianou? Because your derivatives just got liquidated. And Aocean Venture assets are now legally transferred to Gravity Matrix Foundation. We're enforcing an internal expulsion order. You have no right to expel me, since you're no longer in charge here. And Mr. Jiu is the property's legal agent. Mr. Jiu, shall we clear the building? Jiu Yuan, you really want to kick me out? Mr. Liu. 10 years ago, when you drove my father out of the industry association, you didn't leave him any way back. Now, at least you get to leave through the main door. Mr. Liu, please, don't touch me. This is my territory. It's not a kingdom. It's a pile of ruins you built by taking risks with other people's money. Look closely. I'm Lu Tian. Aocean Venture Capital is named after me. The company is already going through deregistration and restructuring. Even the name's gone. 15 years ago, the company got wiped out when it went public. It wasn't that long ago. Don't forget how your dad begged me back then. He asked me to spare his company, begged me not to remove him.
He almost knelt in front of me.
You're wrong. How am I wrong?
He wasn't begging you to spare him.
He was begging you to spare a company with real core tech. You didn't listen back then. Clear execution. Jiu Yuan, you can't do this to me. I didn't do anything to you. The market cleared you out. Mr. Jiu, the CEO office has passed a full security check. No need to follow.
Understood.
Dad, his spot is now empty. Jiu, Far East Exchange Chief Trader. Far East Exchange has received the liquidation results. Is the base trust of Wake Electronics ready? It's ready, just waiting for your final command. Move all Far East tech stocks under Goldman Capital, restricted to Wake Electronics. Mr. Jiu, that will reshape the liquidity of all Far East tech stocks, the base pool. That's exactly what I want to shape it.
Understood.
After Mr. Jiu's credit transfer, Wake Electronics will go from being shorted by outsiders to becoming the core base pool for Far East tech stocks. Tell that to the execution team. Log the command. Wake Electronics, 4th generation new merger structure. Mr. GU is designated as the controller. Should it be Goldman Capital or Gravity Matrix Foundation? Neither. Gushi United Fund will be Wake Electronics' new financial structure. Sole controller got it. The tech-based pool stolen 10 years ago. Today we safeguard it another way. All work badges, collect them all. Trading terminals sealed. With authorization, no one can leave with storage devices. List of accomplices has all been moved to the old system. Full recovery finished. Mr. GU, exchange has confirmed. Wake Electronics' new structure. Has Sue Kingen arrived? She entered the financial center 10 minutes ago. Now she's downstairs, verifying her identity. Last night, Wake almost got shorted and swallowed up. Now it's Wake taking over Ocean Venture Capital. It's not Wake swallowing Ocean. Mr. GU redefined the base rules. Mr. GU, Soo Kian-han is here. Just a few hours ago, they were still shorting Wake here. Now Ocean Venture Capital is gone. It should have been gone long ago. Wake Electronics' $10 billion base trust has completed merger as per your structure. Good work. Jiu Yuan, I want to ask you something. Should I call you Jiu Yuan? Or Goldman Capital's managing partner? Either one is fine. What about Wake Electronics? What about Wake Electronics? Last night's shorting. Gravity Matrix's entry. $10 billion capital injection. Today's merger. Were all these part of your plan from the start? Yes. So Wake Electronics is also your revenge chip? Mr. Su, do you want the truth or something pleasant to hear? The truth. The truth is, everyone at last night's table was a chip. Including myself. You included yourself in the count. If Lu Tianeng hadn't forced me to sign the report, the model wouldn't have started. What if he hadn't used 5x leverage? He would have lost $3 billion. But he wouldn't have been totally wiped out. If he hadn't used that $500 million reserve, Goldman headquarters wouldn't have started the separation process right away. So you left him a way out. Every step had an exit. He kept picking the most greedy option each time. What about Wake Electronics? What would have happened if we hadn't announced the patent last night? You would have been undervalued. Ocean would have swallowed you up. You knew ahead of time. I knew Lieutenant would definitely short the stock. Why? Because that's what he did 10 years ago. So you didn't just save Wake for Wake. I saved an answer from 10 years ago. What's next? Go somewhere. Where? The rooftop of this building. Where my dad stood for the last time. Jiu Yuan. Mr. Jiu King Yu's name. We'll come back. Thank you. I'm back. Mr. GU insists on seeing you, says he has one last thing to say. Let him speak. Jiu Yuan, you sure pick your spots. This place is good for settling old scores. 10 years ago, your dad stood here too. Want to know what he said to me? He said data doesn't lie, people do. Your dad still talked about data till the end. So funny, funny. If he'd bowed his head and signed that report earlier, he wouldn't have been expelled. And your GU family wouldn't have vanished from finance for 10 years. GU Yuan. Just got a receipt from the Far East Actuary Association. The GU Kinyu old case will be publicly reviewed. Hand it over. Mr. Liu, please step back. The association will get what you just said too. What's that supposed to mean? You just admitted my dad never tampered with the data. I didn't admit it. I only said he didn't know how to compromise.
Enough.
Jiu Yuan, you even calculated my last words? Lu Tianao. Your last words are always calculating others. 10 years ago, you told my father something right here. I don't remember. I do. You said it to Mr. Gu Kinyu. In business, the weak lose. So I never talked feelings with you. I only talked numbers. You want me to jump from here too? Mr. Liu, mind your actions. I won't push you. And I won't let you jump. You have to stay alive. Stay alive and watch yourself. Get kicked out by the market. Avoided by peers. Cut off by the capital you trust most. That's your real reckoning. You win. It's not me. Then who? It's your past choice that led to today's outcome. If I hadn't forced your dad back then, you would have had a different ending. What if I didn't use 5x leverage tonight? You'd lose 3 billion, but you wouldn't be ruined. If I hadn't moved the 500 million reserve, Goldman wouldn't cut you right away. So every step had an exit. But you always chose the greediest way. Jiu Yuan, new notice from the association. Dad. It's close.
Almost.
Son-in-law. Will your dad really come back? His name will come back. The reputation, technology, and trust you took will all be paid back one by one.
Can Mr. Gu be taken now?
Yes, take him. Jiu Yuan, someone like you won't have friends. Actuaries don't need many friends. Then what do you need? A world not priced by lies. Is it over? The old debts are settled. But new ones are just starting. Sign fix completed. Back office data wipe finished. All old permissions revoked. NY headquarters data pool is now linked to the Far East market. Base data sync rate is 99.7%. Mr. GU, the Asia Pacific Center is ready. This is what you'll face next. Not next. Then what? Something that should have been here 10 years ago. Asia Pacific Center fully activated. All teams, get ready. May. Welcome to the Asia Pacific Center Chief Partner. A base-level reviewer became the boss here. Boss isn't the right word. I'm just taking back the rules. Mr. GU, Ayoshan Ventures' old accounts wiped out. All related accounts of Lu Tianao sealed. Anomalous co-investment profits sent to the chasing pool. What about Wake Tech? Wake's base trust fund has been settled. 10 billion USD in strategic funds moved to the stable pool. From today on, Wake won't have to rely on short-term financing to survive. Without tech, you shouldn't be crushed by capital. Mr. Jiu Kinj said these words back then too. He said technology should be priced, not trampled down. Wake will remember that. Mr. Jiu, Asia Pacific Center restart confirmed. We need your signature. Starting the first round of Far East Tech Stock Risk Clearing. Mr. Jiu found 46 suspicious transaction chains. 12 of them used discount models similar to Lu Tianao's. Wake's not the only target. Wake is just tonight's entry point. 3 of these companies own core patents, but their valuation has been suppressed for over 6 months. Mark them. You want to rescue all the undervalued tech companies? Not rescue. Then what? Restore their proper value. These offshore funds are tied to Jiu Qingyu's old case 10 years ago. So Lu Tianao wasn't the only one behind it. He was just the greediest link in the chain. My father's name will be cleared. But this whole chain must end too. Mr. Jiu, this alliance chain lasted at least 12 years. Lu Tianao was just the Far East operator back then. They specialized in depressing the valuations of local tech firms. Then they snapped up core patents dirt cheap. That's what our initial scan shows. Wake nearly became their victim too. That's why Wake has to survive. As bait. As a piece on the board. Bait gets eaten. A piece stays where all can see it. Mr. Jiu, if you make Wake the core anchor, it'll trigger a countermove from the discount alliance. They might attack Wake's supply chain valuation. Before the market opens tomorrow, I can provide Wake's supply chain data. You said Wake is the flag. Then that flag can't stand by others alone. Gives you access to Wake's direct line. Got it. I'll work with you this time. All 3 Wake suppliers are real. No shells. Inventory, orders, and patent chains all check out. They're not attacking authenticity. They're hitting valuation stability. They're making people expect the supply chain to break. Once the market thinks Wake can't deliver steadily, its anchor will weaken at tomorrow's open. Jiu Yuan, we can't wait. Wait till they're all in. You're setting up another trap? Not again. They just walked into the same model on their own. Mr. Jiu, once they finish the first round of quotes, we can lock all upstream accounts. But Wake's supply chain will take 3 minutes of shocks. Wake can handle it. The evidence Mr. Jiu Qingyu couldn't get back then. We have to collect before tomorrow's hearing. Open the gate. Tonight we catch the second big fish. Wake's 3 suppliers got their valuation cut by 4%. They're creating a supply break expectation, and the market's getting restless. Should we shut them down now, Mr. Jiu? Not yet. Wait a little more. Wake will be suspected of supply trouble in the morning. The big fish just showed up. They're checking if Wake's supply chain is real. As long as they keep quoting, we can trace the actual controller. Jiu Yuan, Wake can hold 1 more minute. 1 minute's enough. Wake's supply chain is starting to crack. Keep pushing. Break their anchor before open tomorrow. They're really trying to copy Lu Tianao's playbook. Number. They copied what happened 10 years ago. Close the net. All attack accounts are locked. Exit channels are closed. The final master account is confirmed. And the technology price cut takeover case from 10 years ago with Sansan. There's a funding overlap. It proves they're linked to Jiu Qingyu's old case. It proves they're tied to that old offshore chain. So Luciano is just the executor. He's the most greedy one. Mr. Jiu, have you shared this alliance evidence chain with the Actuarial Association? It's synchronized. The Wake Board has received it. Hearing will be held tomorrow. Take this with you to the meeting. If you won't present it, I'll handle the part about my father. Let those he pushed down explain this chain. I'll make it clear. Far East Tech Price Cutting Alliance. Mr. Jiu Yuan, the composite materials you submitted have passed preliminary review by the association. In the incident related to Jiu Qingyu from 10 years ago, there's no sign of manual tampering in the original data model. Master Jiu didn't commit fraud back then, based on available evidence. Mr. Jiu Qingyu didn't tamper with the evaluation model. The real tampering was done to the review version submitted to the association. Ms. Su Kingen, representing Wake Electronics, the supply chain attack evidence you submitted has also been included in the review. Last night, the Price Cut Alliance tried to attack Wake's supply chain. Their valuation method matched what they used a decade ago. Wake was almost the next firm crushed and taken over. What Mr. Jiu Qingyu protected back then wasn't just a single project. It was the right for tech companies to set fair prices. All recorded. Mr. Jiu Yuan, do you have anything to add? Just one thing. My father didn't lose to the market. He lost to a lie dressed up as the market. After review, Mr. Jiu King's so-called evaluation manipulation case 10 years ago has no valid grounds for his punishment. The association has decided to revoke Mr. Jiu King's permanent expulsion. And Mr. Jiu Yuan, the association will issue a public correction for the mistake 10 years ago. Plus, Mr. Jiu Qingyu will be put back in the Far East Actuary Integrity Record. If Master Jiu hadn't refused to sign back then, none of us tech workers would have kept any dignity at all. Thank you, Mr. Jiu, for getting his name back. I didn't get it back. He held on to it himself. Mr. Jiu Qingyu is back. Now, it's truly over. Mr. Jiu, first round of risk removal for Far East Tech shares is complete. 12 core tech companies are now under protection. All price cut alliance funds are frozen. Wake Electronics 10 billion trust is now fully merged. Bushi United Fund is the sole controller. Wake's core algorithms and supply chain data are fully secured by the gravity matrix. Wake won't have to rely on anyone anymore. You included. Me too. This time, I believe you. First phase at the Asia Pacific Center is done. Mr. Jiu, Far East Tech Stock Risk Pool is reset. All Luciano linked accounts cleared. Wave 1 freeze of Price Cut Alliance nodes completed. This is just the first wave. Capital Shadow
Has many layers.
So there's an even bigger plan ahead? Yes. Ready to keep going? 10 years ago, my father defended the baseline for data. Now it's time someone stands for fair pricing. Mr. GU, shall we launch the global anomaly scan? This is the new beginning. Not a new beginning. It's the end of those old lies. Actuarial calculation starts now.